Hey Sagittarius, welcome to Queen Airbender Tarot. Today we're going to do your beginning of May general energy reading. Now keep in mind these are general readings, which means they can't possibly apply to every single person watching. But if you would like a personal reading, all the information will be in the description box below. In case you're new to the channel, welcome, and in case you're returning, thank you for joining me again today. So for all of the new viewers, I'm an intuitive tarot card reader, which means I read the traditional sense of the card, but more than anything, I'm always going to give you guys the messages that I pick up intuitively. I always charge both my decks on top of crystal organite pucks. In doing so, it charges, balances, and aligns the energy for your reading. I also charge both of the decks on top of your own personalized astrological card. So again, this reading is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals. And as always, I hope everyone is doing well. Currently, there are absolutely no reversals in either one of my decks. So if we get any reversals after I'm done shuffling, I'm going to accept them because I know they're aligned with the messages that I was meant to give you guys today. So when I was meditating over you guys' energy, I heard the song Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. I'm going to leave the link to the song in the description box below because I know it's aligned with the messages that I'm meant to give you today, especially with these coming up at the bottom of the deck. If you're new to the channel, I shuffle all the cards upright and I don't pay attention to anything. You know, I just put them down and I see them at the same time that you guys see them. You got a Fool card, somebody taking a leap of faith into something new. And then you have the Judgment card, somebody who wants some type of reconciliation. Clear as day, that ties into that song, right? Both major arcana. So this is a major change that a lot of you guys are going through, major cycles for a lot of you guys. So I'm going to tell you with the song Thank You Next, I automatically picked up the message that this is, it's talking about both your love and your finances. Now, I'm going to say for your finances, some of you guys are like literally passing up on a job offer for another one. And then some of you guys are getting ready to leave a job, you know. I feel like some of you guys are getting ready to leave a job, take a leap of faith into another job, right? Because this current one has gone full cycle, but then you're going to have a manager who's going to possibly, you know, somebody who's over you, who's possibly going to try to give you a hard time, or they're going to try to make it like, you know, you'll be better off staying there because they'll give you some type of promotion, something like that. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're like, nope, I'm going to take this leap of faith and I'm going to move around. And then as far as love goes for some of you guys, I feel like a lot of you all are definitely leaving a relationship. A lot of you all are already single and you're taking a leap of faith into another relationship or into, you know, you're giving another love interest some type of attention. But this person, somebody who you just recently were with, this person wants your attention again. They want to reconcile. They want to, you know, have a new start. And you're like, nope, thank you, next. I heard that very clearly for you guys, okay? And I'm picking it up very strongly, like, you know, because like I said, your general energy, that's going to be, the first card will be for your finances. The middle card will be for your health. And the third card will be for your love, right? So that's how we're going to do it. And then also keep in mind, I do videos twice a week. So the first one is your general. And then towards the very end of the week, Friday, Saturday, is just strictly love, okay? So stay tuned for the love if you just want strictly love readings, okay? So let's hold the cards down to get additional messages. Yep. A lot of you guys are moving, like I said, a lot of you guys are moving on to something else. You got the Six of Swords. Some of you guys could have been on your job for 6 years, 6 months. You could have decided 6 days ago, 6 weeks ago that you want to move on to towards something else. A lot of you guys applied to new jobs because you know that the Swords card is about the communication that's also written. So a lot of you guys are putting resumes, applying for different jobs, and then also, you know, putting in, what do you call that? I want to say a retirement letter, not a retirement letter, resignation, putting in a letter of resignation. So a lot of you guys have been thinking about doing that and moving on because you see she's already in movement, moving on to something new. Now, keep in mind, look at the back of her, right behind her. And I know it's a little bit of a glare because I'm sitting right by my living room window. Right behind her, there's a full moon. And tomorrow is actually a full moon. So some of you guys may be getting messages during this time about a possible job opportunity, or if you were thinking about applying for another job, I feel like around this time a lot of you all will be doing just that, right? I always tell you guys 3 days before, during, and 3 days after a full and a new moon, people, you know, there's drastic changes, messages coming through. The veil is much thinner. You know, people's emotions are completely different. So there's a change in how we perceive things and how things move in our life because full moons and new moons add to the energy of whatever situation and circumstances we're already dealing with, right? So last part, the deck. Yep. Ooh. Look at this. What I just tell you guys. So you have the Six. I'm being real dramatic. So you have the Six of Swords going in the direction of the Queen of Pentacles. And I just said, I feel like a lot of you guys are moving towards a new job opportunity. It's going to be more financially abundant for you all. And I feel like it's going to be really positive. I know it's going to be positive because this is the queen, right? The queen is very financially stable. Her foundation, her emotions. I feel like this is going to be something that's going to be emotionally stable for you, and definitely financially stable for you guys. And I feel like with it being the queen, because you know, the queen has a castle. She sits on her throne. She's stable. She knows she's secure, right? I'm feeling a really good energy of security. So for some of you guys, if you were fearing moving forward, because you know, the Six of Swords is also about, you know, carrying this baggage with them. The swords is that baggage from the past. Nonetheless, you're moving forward into something else. I feel like if a lot of you guys were fearful about moving forward, don't be fearful, because it's going to be positive for you all. Because keep in mind, you know, we seen the Fool card in the very beginning. So I'm going to tell you, don't be fearful about it, because that Fool card, yeah. Some of you guys are, yep, ooh, most definitely. You got Two of Swords upright, and then you had a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You blindfolded, not sure. You know, you got the swords crossed over your chest. That's defensiveness. Not sure if you want to move into something new. And I feel like it's fear. You know how you have these blindfolds? And I don't know why I'm just, for some reason, I'm being drawn into this, and it's making me think about, what's the name of that movie? The Bird Box. Remember when they had to keep the blindfolds to keep the, you know, if you see whatever it is, it's going to perpetuate your fears or whatever. A lot of you guys are fearing moving forward because you feel like, okay, what if this doesn't work out in my favor? But I'm telling you, if you having those major arcanas, especially with the Fool, that's the major arcana that's telling you, take that leap of faith. Go ahead and do it and jump into it, because it's going to be positive for you guys. Because look at that. Now you had a Fool card in reverse, and then you had a Two of Swords in reverse. You need to stop being fearful, because it's going to be positive. As far as love, I feel like a lot of you guys are being fearful about love too. Look at that. Ooh. Both major arcana. You see how this is the High Priestess card of intuition, and then now you have the Fool upright again, and they're facing each other. This is how I know this is confirmation for us that you definitely need to take a leap of faith. As far as love goes, you know, this is the card. The Fool is the card of Aries, and then the High Priestess is the card of Pisces. So that could be a relevant sign for some of you guys as far as love. You have those placements in your chart, but you could also be dealing with a Aries or a Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. So let's get your first card. Your first card, like I said, is for your finances. Ace of Wands in reverse. Every time I see this card, I always feel like somebody who's dropping the ball. Because if you really look at the card, you know, upside down, it looks like somebody had the ball in their court in their hands and they're dropping it. You see how it looks like the world, whatever this little planet is, it's like they're dropping the ball. Don't drop the ball. I'm going to tell you because this is an ace, right? So upright, that's you accepting this, you know, this very positive offer. In reverse, it's like you're dropping the ball. Now, keep in mind, this is the reading for Sagittarius. This is your energy. So it's like telling you don't drop the ball as far as this, because I feel like this is going to be a very prosperous, look at that, conflict within yourself. Five of Wands. Don't drop the ball on this offer, because that's literally what I'm hearing, because the way it's looking upside down, it literally looks like somebody who's dropping the ball. Upright, you're accepting the offer. Right? In reverse is the opposite. So the second card for our Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individuals is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Now this is the card for your health, right? The Eight of Cups upright is about walking away. And the Eight of Cards in reverse is not walking away. And I feel like with this being cups, this is about emotions. So I feel like emotionally, some of you guys are holding on to something that put you in some amount of distress in the first place. Because for you to have the Eight of Cups, that means something made you feel like you need to walk away from something, and reverse is the opposite. So as far as your health sector, a lot of you guys are holding on to something emotionally that you need to release. You need to release, right? At the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Cups in reverse. So for some of you guys, you could literally be dealing with a water sign. Some of you guys, with your health card being the Eight of Cups in reverse, some of you all are definitely needing to release some emotions that you have in regards to a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. Because I really feel like this, I feel like this is tied into love, because now as I'm shuffling, I heard the song Thank You Next Again. So some of you guys are still holding on to a water sign that broke your heart, or you still have feelings for, and you had to cut them loose because, you know, something wasn't right in that situation. The third card is about your love. What's going on? Okay. Yeah. Look at that. Nine of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are single. Ooh, look. Okay. I'm going to show you what flipped up right up under it so you guys can see I'm not making this up. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let me put this down. And Three of Swords in reverse. And I just said some of you guys are holding on to Possibly someone with very strong water sign energy, because look at that. You have the Nine of Pentacles, right? That's a single woman, single man, and she's facing in the direction of the Eight of Cups. Like I said, some of you guys are definitely still holding, like she's single, and she's playing it off like she's happy. I feel like this is a play on being happy, but she's literally looking in the direction of the Eight of Cups in reverse. Because a lot of you guys, I feel like what I'm picking up is a lot of you all felt like you had to cut someone off, but you really didn't want to have to cut this individual off. But I feel like right up under that, the Four of Pentacles, holding on to somebody. So a lot of you guys, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And then for some of you guys, it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Either way it goes, you or this person is holding on, because it could be vice versa. You or this other person is holding on, not wanting to cut ties. You could have a water sign who does not want to cut ties with you. Because remember, we've seen this Three of Swords, so there was some heartbreak. I feel like with that it being in reverse, somebody didn't want to have to cut a person off, but they had to. Something happened where someone had to cut someone that they were really in love with off, okay? Your clarifying deck, absolutely. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Judgment card. Somebody wants reconciliation, and it makes so much sense. Look at this. Nine of Pentacles upright, that's definitely single woman, single man. Then you have it looking right in the direction of the Eight of Cups in reverse. The Eight of Cups is somebody who does not want to walk away. And then we just seen that Four of Pentacles, somebody who does not want to let go. So again, you would know how this applies to your situation. It could be you who's not ready to let go of someone, and it could be someone who's not ready to let go of you. Because you can also have those placements. You can have that water or earthy placement, okay? So let's hold the deck down to get additional messages. Yep. Ace of Cups. Somebody's going to come in and profess their love for you. You may want to go in and profess your love for somebody, but nonetheless, I feel like I'm also seeing like tears. Like I said, I'm hearing the song Thank You Next. So if it's you and you cut someone off, I feel like they're really going to be heartbroken. And even though this is a positive card, that's why I said this is an intuitive reading. Like the energy that I'm picking up with these cards that I have, this is a positive card, but I feel like for somebody it's not going to be positive, because somebody's going to try to reconcile with that Judgment card that we just seen, and it's not going to be accepted. Even though I feel like if you broke up with someone or someone broke up with you, you both still have feelings for each other, but you just know that it's not the best. It's not the best for you, okay? And then also, because now we're getting ready to clarify the Ace of Wands for your employment. You could be coming into something that's going to make you extremely happy, because that's what I'm picking up as far as that. You're going to come into a job or a position or some type of financial venture that's going to make your cup runneth over. You're going to feel extremely excited and happy, like, finally, I'm seeing the fruition of the things that I work towards. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are creative also. I'm hearing like some type of artistic something. I'm seeing like, now I'm seeing an easel, like painting. Somebody's painting. So some of you guys are like starting to see a pickup in your clientele, or you're getting acknowledgement as far as your work. I've never heard this before, but now I'm also hearing something about the easel. Like it's some type of online thing where artists can promote their artwork, and then it's called the easel, I'm thinking. Or somebody might create something that's called the easel, where I'm giving you guys free I'm giving you guys free like stuff. So I'm not creating it. So maybe somebody might want to create a platform called the easel, where they're showing promoting other artists just like themselves, and they're doing it for free, and then somehow they'll get commission for it, something like that. I'm literally hearing the easel, like it's some type of website called the easel. I promise you, I've never heard of it before. I'm just hearing it right now. So that's a message for somebody. As we part the deck, yep, Five of Pentacles. And I want to tell you, because right now we're clarifying the job, right? Pentacles, this is Five of Pentacles. Somebody feeling left out of cold, abandoned, and lack. This is definitely my lack card, high lack, a great deal of lack. Now, remember I told you guys earlier, I felt like some of you guys are moving on to a job that you weren't feeling very fulfilled in. And I feel like this manager or this, supervisor, somebody like that, is going to come chasing up behind you and saying like, basically like, no, I don't want you to leave. We're going to give you more money. But I feel like it's BS. They're not really going to give you much more money, because this is lack. And also, I also said some of you guys could have been at that place for 6 years, 6 months, something like that. You see, it's Five of Pentacles. So you guys could be approaching your 5th month, approaching your 5th year at this place of employment. But nonetheless, you see how this employer, because I feel like this is an employer who's chasing up behind you. you're walking towards this Ace of Cups. I feel like this right here is you. You're leaving this one place that made you feel like I'm barely making it, because you see how their clothes are torn down, withered, tattered, look like they've been through a lot, and you're going towards something that's going to be more fulfilling. So let's get a general energy clarifier. Yep, absolutely. Six of Pentacles in reverse, lack of balance, and literally working at a job that you feel like is only giving you, feeding you crumbs, and it's not balanced, right? Because it's a Pentacle card again, so that's how I know it's tying into it, and then it's coming up right next to this Ace of Cups again. I feel like it's not fulfilling for a lot of you guys. Some of you guys may have literally even cried over having to go to this job because you're so tired of going to this place of employment. That's what I'm picking up for some of you guys. Seeing the Sun card. Most definitely something brighter on the future, brighter on the horizon for you all. So let's get a clarifier for this one wants to pop out. So it's a bee inside of my house. Oh my God. I don't do bees. It's a blessing because you guys know spirit animals. It's like literally on my window. Spirit animals, bees is like fruition, positivity. Something new is buzzing. And I feel like I just gave a lot of you guys a brand new idea for a website. So take it and run with it. If it becomes successful, come back to my post and let me know and give me a shout out. I don't want any commission or anything. I'm just channeling messages. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So anyway, you have the Page of Cups, right? For me, you have the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Page of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Wands. Again, I'm going to tell you, I feel like if you drop the ball and don't take this job opportunity, you are really going to regret it. Because look at it. Upright, the Page of Cups. The pages, first of all, are communication coming in, right? And it's communication coming in about something that's going to flow with you. You see how that water is flowing in the background? Something that's going to flow with you in a good way. This is like, you see how he's talking to that fish or some type of communication. I'm also going to tell you, we are getting ready to come up towards, even though it's a card of Pisces, we're getting ready to come up towards Cancer season. So during the time of Cancer season, I feel like, because it's a watery cup energy, I feel like a lot of you guys could be getting ready to get a new place of employment, or this job opportunity could be coming in, but some of you guys are going to or I don't know, be careful, because it could seem like some of you guys could drop the ball if you don't let this release, this fear, because there's some fear here. Fear of moving on, especially if you've been on this job for years, because it's a fear that, you know, if I leave this place of employment, I'm watching this be. If you leave this place of employment, you know, you're fearful of how it's going to affect your finances. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm picking up. You have the Two of Cups in reverse. Oh, absolutely. Because remember I said, I feel like in your emotions, some of you guys are still thinking about a past love interest, someone that you just recently separated from. And that, look at that, it ties in perfectly. You don't want to walk away from this person, but the Two of Cups is already in reverse. So you, like I said, a lot of you guys are definitely single. Most definitely single, okay? So let's get a clarifier for your health card to clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse. Nothing flipped up right. I'm also going to say with this Eight of Cups in reverse, some of you guys are not walking away from habits that you know is not the best for you all. And with the cups, it could be some drinking. It could also be, and I'm picking this up too, is very specific, but it might not apply to everyone. Also drinking beverages that's like with a lot of sugar in it, because you see, and I totally tuned into sugar a lot, because there's a lot of cups here. So some of you guys are drinking beverages that has a lot of sugar in it. And you were telling yourself, like, I'm going to stop drinking pop. I'm going to stop drinking all these, you know, carbonated drinks and sugary drinks. And you haven't stopped yet. That's why the Eight of Cups is in reverse. So be mindful of that. Again, Judgment card and your emotions, right? Some of you guys are thinking about reconciling with this person that you may have cut ties from. I don't feel like it would be horrible if you reconnected with this person, but it could be. Because look what popped up. Okay, so this came up at the very top, and this is your energy, Sagittarius. King of Wands in reverse. So, you know, both of these are Wands cards. So again, I know this is aligned with you. And then it's clarifying the Cup card. So again, some of you guys could definitely be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, right? And with this King of Wands popping up on it, it's just clarification that we're right on point with this message, right? So I'm going to say again, you had the Eight of Cups clarified by the Seven of Wands. I'm going to turn it upright so you can see the imagery. You're not wanting to walk away from an individual. You want to keep fighting for it, because the Seven of Wands is constantly fighting for it. But at the end of the day, it's like, is it really worth still fighting for? I feel like for a lot of you guys, it's just you still have love for this person because you have history with them, but it's in reverse. So I feel like a lot of you guys are no longer going to keep fighting for this situation. You're going to just let it go. Nonetheless, there's still an energy of being emotional about it, I feel. So, yeah, look at that. At the bottom of the deck. Lover's card in reverse, most definitely. You guys are definitely mentally bound to somebody who you still have love for, even though you know this person isn't the best for you. You're still thinking about the person. It doesn't mean that, I'm not saying that you're going back to the individual. It's just that there's no doubt about it that you're definitely still thinking about this person. Two of Pentacles in reverse, absolutely. So you got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles. Now the Two of Pentacles upright is somebody who's needing to make a decision, right? In reverse, a decision has been made. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you are deciding to stay single. That's what I'm picking up, especially with these two cards right here. Because like I said, the Seven of Wands, he's fighting. He's putting up a fight. In reverse, you know, even though you don't want to walk away with the Eight of Cups, you're deciding to put down those wands and you're no longer fighting. This is your energy as wands. You know, and then like for your love, you have a single woman, single man, someone is single. And I know for a fact that you're going to give up on the situation because if you look at it, look at that. Her back is facing the Two of Pentacles, which means you're deciding not to continue moving forward. And again, look at this. This is a Pentacle card, but look in the background. Look at those waves of water. I'm telling you, a lot of you guys are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus individual. And you all are getting ready to like, in the background, you see how they have ships. A lot of you guys are letting that ship sail. You're letting it go. You're no longer going to be fighting for the situation. You're going to let it be as it was. So in conclusion, as far as your finances, some of you guys are needing to not be fearful as far as taking a new leap of faith, because this is an ace. Even though it's in reverse, it's only in reverse because you're not taking an offer. You're needing to not talk yourself. Because look, he's talking to that fish. Don't talk yourself out of this opportunity. It's going to be very positive for you. As far as your mental health, because I feel like as far as your mental health, you're emotional about somebody that you didn't want to have to walk away from. But in the end, you're going to decide that you're not going to keep fighting for it. I know that for a fact. It's going to be you, fire sign, Sag, who's deciding that because this is your card, right? And as far as your love life, a lot of you guys are choosing to stay single and not reconcile with this person from your past, okay? That's what I'm picking up for you guys. So as always, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus individuals, I'm going to ask that you continue to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, take care. Bye.